Hey there, I'm the MadCatster. Am I glad to see you here? Well, 2 days ago I made a video about the mysterious vanishing of the Ace family's latest Tesla giveaway. Well, I can tell you now, we don't have to speculate about whether it was a scam anymore, because I've got the smoking gun, and it's in Austin's own words. I've got the deets and all the receipts. Buckle up and let's go. So I'm here with Sybil the Enforcer, and Sybil says, please like and subscribe. We're almost to 20,000, and Amelie's laying down here with me too. So I want to thank quickly a couple of people who sent us some generous gifts from the cat's Amazon wish list. I had thanked in my last video Kuhn, who had sent us a bunch of lovely gifts from the Amazon wish list, and she sent us a couple of things arrived after those. She sent us one of these balls that the cats love, and she sent us, and it doesn't have a picture on it, but one of these lovely window seats that the cats absolutely adore, and I have them scattered around the house. The cats like to have their spot, and Sybil's is right around the corner here at the bottom of the stairs in the window, and nobody dares touch Sybil's window seat. And I want to thank Daffan, Melody, Felix, Herman, Lucy, and Thackeray, the Forever Kittens, for sending us 2 of these lovely raised feeding bowls. There's a water and a food bowl, and they sent 2. I'm only holding up 1. I love those because I don't like to have the food bowls on the floor. I'm really grateful. You guys are just amazingly generous. I'm always so amazed. Thank you so much. Thank you. The cats and I really appreciate you guys. So let's talk about, one more time, the Ace family's Tesla giveaway. And I made a video 2 nights ago where I talked about how their Kik page and videos had suddenly disappeared, and we had heard nothing about this giveaway that they were supposed to be doing for Catherine's used Tesla. Well, I'd like to thank Spillsesh for bringing to my attention the fact that they did talk about the giveaway, and it was on a live stream on Kik, which got deleted because I'm assuming Catherine and Austin realized how incriminating it was what they said about the giveaway. Luckily, somebody had the foresight to record that video before it got taken down. So we're going to get to that in a minute, and you're going to see for yourself and hear for yourself Austin basically blowing up the whole giveaway and admitting what actually happened. In my opinion, in my professional opinion, I think they probably broke several laws because the giveaway was not what they had said it was going to be, and they didn't conduct it the way it was supposed to be. So Austin and Catherine had announced the giveaway in a few places. The first place, there was on Instagram. You can see here they had posted on Instagram. They were giving it away. We're giving away Catherine's Tesla, and they had included there, you can see here, the rules. On Instagram, this is what they claim you had. You had to tag 2 friends in the comments, presumably on Instagram. Download the Kik app. It's free, it says. Follow the Ace family on Kik, and make sure to tune in to our first live stream on Kik tomorrow, June 11th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Don't miss our giveaway announcement on live. Link in our bio to download the app. Good luck. No purchase or registration necessary. Terms and conditions here. Okay. They also went on to their YouTube channel, and they had a video that said answering all your questions, which of course they didn't answer all our questions. But again, they talked about what you had to do for Catherine's Tesla, and this is what they said.
Ace family, all you have to do to have a chance to win Catherine's Tesla is download the Kik app right now and follow us at the Ace family. And make sure you stay tuned because we're going live on Sunday, this Sunday.
So they did post, it says official sweepstakes promotion rules, and I've highlighted a few areas here. So first is, it says no purchase or payment necessary to enter or win. A payment or purchase will not increase your chances of winning, void where prohibited. And it says sweepstakes description. The sweepstakes begins on June 10th and ends on June 25th. And it says that they're giving away 1 2020 Tesla Model X car to 3 separate entrants. Yes, so that Tesla Model X, there were 3 of those that they allegedly were giving away in 2021 for Valentine's Day. And it says one of the winning entrants will be notified as the prize as set forth. Just like, doesn't make any sense. So they've sort of like jumbled together the giveaway, alleged giveaway of the 3 Teslas from a couple of years ago with this new 1 Tesla giveaway. Can't get the language straight. Clearly a lawyer didn't review this, I hope, which is really dumb on their part. And eligibility, it says no purchase or payment is necessary in order to enter the sweepstakes void where prohibited. Yeah, you didn't have to buy anything, but you did have to download the Kick app. And even though they said no registration was required, you did have to register in order to follow them on Kick. Here again, they're reiterating how to enter in the official rules. And it says winning a prize is contingent upon fulfilling all requirements set forth herein. And it says, step 1, tag 2 friends in the comments of the Instagram post announcing the sweepstakes. Step 2, download the app Kick. Step 3, follow us on Kick at the Ace Family. And step 4, tune into our first live stream on the app Kick. App Kick, why don't they just call it the Kick app? On June 11th at 4 p.m. And again, down below, they say you release and hold harmless Instagram and agree that Instagram is a third party. Well, again, the giveaway isn't taking place on Instagram. It's taking place on Kick. So they've got the wrong third party named here. Basically the same, set of rules. Okay, so now we know what the official rules are, we thought. And here's the winner selection notification. And this is where they finally had put exactly when the drawing would be. And they said the company will select one potential winner from all eligible entries received during the sweepstakes period at random. And that's what a sweepstakes is. You pick somebody at random from all the entrants. And the winner will be announced on June 25th on Austin and Catherine's Instagram account. It says this is something I found interesting. If despite reasonable efforts, the potential winner does not respond within 12 hours of the first notification attempt, the potential winner will forfeit his or her prize. So that's weird, but that's not even going to come into play because wait till you hear what they ended up doing. So Spillsash had gotten hold of some video of another live stream on Kick that Austin had done where he now basically changes the rules.
We're going to literally pick someone on live at random. All we ask you to do is to support us on Kick and to tune in to every live that we have in the next 2 weeks and just be active in the chat. We have a team that's going to check the chat out. They've been checking the chat out all day today since we've been on live and showing who shows the most love and support. That's literally it. So if you're on every single chat live, whatever. If you're on every single live from here until June 25th and you're showing love, you have an opportunity to win Catherine's very own Tesla.
You didn't just have to tune into that first live stream on June 11th. You now had to watch all of their live streams from June 11th. And he says that their people are monitoring to see who's in the chat and who's being good faith and who's actually attending the live stream. So right there, that's a complete change of the rules, okay? Because that's not what the official rules say. So Austin's changing the game. And I mean, I'm not surprised this is how they operate. Then everything went dark. So when I had gone on their Kick page first, you'll see here, there's stuff on there. They had videos on there of the live streams that they had done. And then suddenly, you'll see here again, their Kick page was completely empty. There's nothing there anymore. They deleted everything. Well, there's another social media person who posted on TikTok video that he had recorded from the live stream where they allegedly were announcing the winner of the giveaway. So I want to thank Poncho for recording this and posting it on TikTok. Thank God somebody caught this because, like I said, it's now gone and we wouldn't have had any evidence. But we do. So watch this TikTok and listen carefully to how they decided this random sweepstakes was decided.
Real quick, we're going to talk about a little Tesla giveaway real quick. So when it came to picking our Tesla winner, it ended up being actually easier than we thought. I'm going to give you a little backstory. The reason I say that is because we literally had 2 other guys along with us looking for somebody who was really a part of the Ace family.
So it's not
how
random.
hard it is doing these giveaways. Sometimes we get really frustrated because we don't really know if the person is a part of the Ace family. We don't know if someone just comes on, doesn't really know us and seen us for the first time and is watching the stream, right? But in this particular person, our team actually did their homework and research on this person. This person was one of the very first people to ever buy Ace family merch. Yo, it's meant to be this is the person that we all, decided and agreed on. And obviously it's so hard. Every time we do a giveaway, it ends up being very hard because we just wanted to give it to somebody who's very appreciative and someone who really supports us.
Austin, in his own words, is admitting that it was all a scam. That this was not a sweepstakes. This was not anything other than them trying to manipulate people into going over to Kick signing up for Kick, following the Ace family, because whatever deal they had with Kick, they probably had promised to bring like so many followers over to sign up and follow them on Kick. And obviously it hasn't worked out because now they've just completely deleted their Kick page. What they did was not take people who had done all those things, had a selection of the names of the people who had completed the tasks, basically throw them into a virtual bin and pick one out, which is what a random sweepstakes drawing would be. First of all, we don't even know who this person is, and in my opinion, I'm guessing it's probably just like some of the other giveaways they've done where we never ever know who it was, or it was some fake person that they know, or a friend of theirs or a family member or something that's going to end up. Okay, and that's my opinion. That's not what the rules said. That's not how a sweepstakes work. And basically that's fraud. First of all, that's the number one thing that I'm going to allege that they've done, is that they've defrauded all of the people who in good faith entered that sweepstakes. Now, there's a couple of other issues, because by not following the official rules, they've most likely violated the law with regard to sweepstakes. And here I'm going to show you some very interesting information about how this could come back to seriously bite them in the butt. The California code here, where it says that the rules for operation of sweepstakes, it's part of the business and professional code. It says a sweepstakes is any procedure for distributing anything of value by lot or chance. A sweepstakes must not violate any provision of law, including the law that prohibits lotteries. Now that's very important, and I'm going to tell you about why this not only wasn't a sweepstakes, but it could be construed to have been an illegal lottery. There's a difference between a sweepstakes and a lottery, and it's what's called consideration, which means you either buy something, such as buying a ticket, or you have to purchase something and you get entered into this lottery, or you do something that you're basically legally not required to do, such as downloading software. And I think you see where I'm going. And it says, in social media, sweepstakes is whether requiring participants to like, comment, or share a post reaches the level of doing something you're not legally required to do, or consideration. And it says if a sweepstake entry requires entrants to like, comment on, or share a post on social media, it's likely consideration because the promotion is requiring participants to complete an action or tasks that they are not legally required to do. And that's when a workaround comes in, where you can have people enter by an alternate means in order to remove any doubt about whether there is any consideration. And that is, you can mail your information in on like a 3x5 card to a P.O. box, and then those entries will get put in with the others for the random draw. And that way you're making absolutely sure that the courts will not construe that you required people to do something they weren't required to do. Here's the problem with this particular sweepstakes. If a sweepstakes or contest does not comply with applicable laws, the promotion runs the risk of being considered an illegal lottery and could subject the business to regulatory action, including civil and criminal exposure. Lotteries are usually defined as having three elements: a prize, chance, which means the luck of the draw, and consideration. So the consideration, again, is the difference between a lottery and a sweepstakes. If your sweepstakes or contest has these three elements, it's likely a lottery may violate applicable lottery laws. The thing that they did here, in addition to them liking and sharing or whatever it said in the rules, not only did you do that, where they're saying that legally courts would probably consider that to be consideration, doing all those tasks, they required you to download the Kick app. And you then had to register because, like I said, you couldn't. I looked. I checked. I did it myself. You couldn't follow them without registering for Kick. So absolutely, I think the court would determine that this was a lottery. But then it was fraud because they didn't even do it randomly. And even in a lottery, it's random. You don't research the person and determine that they're really a follower or a member of the Ace family after you've set the rules up. And basically you've turned around and said, nah, we didn't really mean it. We're just going to give it to this person because we like them. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe it. And I'm so glad. Thank you, Poncho, for recording that. Because we now have the evidence that this thing was totally rigged and it absolutely was not a sweepstakes. And I hope to God there's finally some repercussions, because this is absurd. And if I were the people who entered, I'd see if I could get a class action lawsuit against them for fraud. They're certainly not going to get arrested, but, you know, Ace Hat Collection, their company, was the one running this. So certainly the company should be held liable, and they should, at the very least, be fined, and heavily, I would hope, for doing this. Not only that, but they didn't talk about the fact that there's a tax liability on that Tesla. Whoever wins it, it's not free. You still, I'm sure you have to pay shipping, but you still have to pay tax on that. So, you know, if you're giving it to someone who doesn't have the money, they're going to be responsible for a tax bill now on this free car. So tell me what you think down below. Are you surprised? You're probably not surprised, but are you at least surprised that someone actually got them admitting to the fact that they rigged this one? And can we now finally decide that any contest that the Ace family runs or sweepstakes that they run should be viewed with a heavy dose of skepticism? And again, I hope there's some repercussions, because this is ridiculous. You get people to jump through all these hoops, and then you go and you don't even follow your own rules. And, you know, legally they were supposed to follow their own rules. That's, you know, that's why there are official rules. That's required by law. So they made the official rules and then didn't even follow them. So I don't know. And again, I didn't hear them actually name anybody. So for all we know, I had speculated, and this is just my personal opinion, that they, like a lot of their other cars, leased this Tesla, and it was time to turn it back in. And so they cut the sweetheart deal with Kick. And my speculation was that this was their way to try to fulfill whatever agreement they made with Kick to pull people, is to give away this Tesla. And in the end, it was exactly what we thought it was. So tell me down in the comments what you think. I want to thank all of our Patreon patrons. Thank you so much for your monthly support. Again, it helps to defer the cat's vet bills, and our channel members as well. Your monthly support, very, very important. Thank you again to the generous people who gave us Amazon stuff this week. The cats are grateful. I'm grateful. If you want to send them something, the link to the cat's Amazon wish list is down below in the description. I will be making another video. I've got 2 videos that I've got all the research done that'll be coming out in the next several days. So be looking for those. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one.
Pretty please. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell. I get a treat for every new sub. Thank you.